Alrighty, everybody, welcome back. We are once again live, Leather Pocket, Calgary, Alberta. Local tournament. Hopefully the sound is a little bit better, not all staticky. If somebody can let me know, I would greatly appreciate it. I am now on the see you later side, so I will be commentating for most of the rest of the evening. Steph will join me, but hopefully the sound is better. And we have a gooder. Kevin Osborne, Eric Vargas doing battle. It is an A-side match. They are racing to 7. And she's going to be a barn burner. Be a good one. Hopefully the sound's a little bit better. Good. Thanks, Bruce. I appreciate it. Eric to break, rack number 1. Well, hello, Jody. It has been a minute. Nice to have you back on again. Good to be on again. A 4-month hiatus, and here we are back at it. We won't be traveling near as much. It'll all be mostly local stuff that we do. I don't know if there are too many events that are going on right now, but glad to be back nonetheless. Ooh, that double horn out. A rare open table miss from Mr. Vargas. He made short work of me when I played him. I held in with him for a little bit. Didn't make a ball on any break, and can't really do that when you're playing a guy like Eric. So I held with it until 5-3, and then I broke dry, and that was that. Thanks for coming out, he says. And hopefully everybody is doing well. Welcome back to it.
Are you doing anything special? I'm not doing something.
Sorry about that, just had a couple of questions. But yeah, hopefully everybody's doing well. Kind of excited to be back again. And I'm pretty sure Ozzy wanted the little tap on the 5, but he's sitting good on the 12 ball. Still has a good chance at an out. And it looks like we get to be joined by the one and only Mr. Derek Moore. What's going on, Derek?
Not much, not much. Just in the middle of a match, but I wanted to stop in and say hi to my girls who are at home watching. Hi, Tennille. Hi, Kenzia. Daddy's here.
Oh, I see. You didn't come on to commentate with me.
I can't commentate. These guys are too good.
You just came on to more or less use and abuse the microphone
I
to
did.
say hi to your kids.
2 beautiful girls. Yeah,
I
you bet.
love it.
Awesome. Thank you, guys. Good luck. Enjoy.
So there you go, Derek Moore jumping in to say hi to his 2 girls that are watching. At some point, we might get your dad on the screen. We'll see if we can make that happen next round. But welcome back, guys. And of course, you know the drill. Help me out, hit that share button. Let me know that volume is good. Nice hit from Kevin there. Did touch the 8 ball with his cue, but we are playing cue ball fouls only. Eric's option to move that 8 back that tad that it was moved. And he says, no matter. Not going to matter at all. Interesting. Gonna have to play the combo, 6-3. Stick around for the 4 ball. Might have to play another combo here, 6-4. I don't know if he's quite in on that 4 ball. Can't quite tell. I'll see if I can get in a different angle here. We'll have a look and see. Oh, he elects to play the safety. Nice shot. Nice cut. Does he get some help? I don't think he's sitting too terribly there. 10 ball side, come out enough for the 13 ball. And we should have rack number 1 over and done with in favor of Kevin Osborne. Very nice. 2 rails back, sitting perfect on the 8 ball. And these guys are no stranger to each other. Played each other numerous times. And Kevin draws first blood. And for any of the Calgary people watching, if you were affected by the hailstorm that hit, she was a doozy. There was a couple of them, one northeast Calgary, one southeast Calgary, and if you were hit by that, Lummerding Exteriors, they've got you covered. 403-531-8784. Mention Q Sports Live, you'll get $250 off. They've been serving Calgary and surrounding area for over 20 years. They'll work directly with your insurance company, and they are the one-stop shop. And just want to take a minute here and say hi to Ben's son. I don't know if they're on. I don't know if they're watching, but that little man went in for heart surgery 4 or 5 days ago and was on his way home yesterday. So we wish him a speedy recovery. The tender age of 7 years old. Girls are looking for their dad. That's pretty awesome. Hey, thanks for tuning in, Leland. We appreciate it. If you are just tuning in, guys, help me out. Hit that share button. The more, the merrier. We had 250 on this morning for the first match. That was Eric Vargas and Larry Walper doing battle. They put on a good show, went hill. And I would suspect this has the making of also going hill. Although Kevin's looking good here. Could take a 2-0 lead. I know he's been hitting the ball well. Placed really well in the Q Sports Live Invitational. And I would say with that shot, we're looking at a 2-0 lead in favor of Kevin Osborne. Well, hello, Val. Thanks for tuning in. Looking pretty good. You may notice he's wearing a knee brace. Had a little bit of issues with his knees, but that ain't going to affect his pool game, let me tell you. And Eric stands up, says, "You are good, sir." And we'll give a shout out to one of the sponsors again here at Q Sports Live, Jam Up Apparel. I announced it last week. For those that don't know, I am now also a part owner of Jam Up Apparel. And we have some big things coming out. We have golf shirts that are coming out. So you'll see some changes on the Jam Up website. If you haven't been there, check it out. Lots of cool stuff coming down the lines. And you'll notice both of those guys are breaking second ball. Second ball break, making a ball every time. Decent table layout. Don't know where I got that from. But it looks like Eric's going to start with a 12-9 combo. And if he can make that work, looking fairly good. The 15 might cause a little bit of issues up here by the 3 ball. But he's trying to take care of the trouble right now. Overcut it. Can be a help or a hindrance. Couple of plans for the next event here as well. It'll be on August 15th, either the 15th or the 16th, Saturday or Sunday. Haven't quite decided which day yet, but it will be August 15th or 16th. It'll be held here again at the Leather Pocket, and we'll have a dual event. We'll have a $120 entry fee, 9 ball on the 9-foot tables, and then Mark Mapatak will be running a 580 and under 8 ball on the 7 foots. Both of those events will be capped at 16 players. So a little bit, little out of shape here from Kevin. Can't quite tell the angle that he's got there. I wonder if I can get that with the other camera. That's the back cut angle he's looking at. Hits it really well. Did not want the 1 ball to end up there. That's going to make that 15 a little difficult. How do you get rid of the CC? Not sure what CC is. Typically, I would say that stands for credit card, but that wouldn't make a whole lot of sense. How do you get rid of a credit card? Take scissors to it. Nice shot. Gets really good angle on that 13 ball. And this one's more of a hit and a hope. Make the 13 come down, try and do something with that 15 ball. Oh, swipe right. Now closed captioning, I'm not sure. I know the comments. That's going to be even a tough hit from there. I'm not sure about the closed captioning. That's something that's new. I haven't seen it as of yet. But I don't know whether that's a setting on Facebook or what that is. That's not, the closed captioning is not by us. But I know with comments, you can certainly swipe right if you don't want to see the comments. I don't know whether that gets rid of the closed captioning as well. Oh, there you go. Bruce Dellinger says, click on the 3 dots at the top right of the video. There's closed captions options. You can turn it off. And Eric will most certainly take advantage of the opportunity afforded to him from Kevin. And we should have a 2-1 ball game. Nice little rub off. Yeah, I'm not sure. Leland, I haven't seen the closed captioning as of yet. It doesn't happen on the tablet that I'm watching on, but and Eric on the board. Yeah, I'm not sure. Sounds like Bryce is having all kinds of problems with whatever you're watching on, be that your phone or a tablet, maybe the computer. So just over 100 now on Facebook. Where is everybody tuning in from? Don't have YouTube up yet, but I'm going to bring that up right now. And I've got both comments. All right, I now have the YouTube comments open as well. So if you are watching on YouTube, feel free to ask any questions. I'll do my best to answer, or hey, if you guys have answers, I'll take those too. Oregon's in the house, Arkansas. A little bit of work to do on this table. Oh, nice shot. Really well played off that 3 ball. Looking fairly good here. Maybe the 9 ball. 9, 11, 14, 10, 8. Knoxville, Tennessee. Welcome to it. How about new? Anybody new to Q Sports Live? We may have a few different things happening on the next stream for the one on the 15th. Some pretty cool offers and so on and so forth. Oh no, tries to cheat it. With that cheat, we could be 2-2. And hello there, I'm gonna say Co on YouTube. A little bit tricky with where the 7 ball is, but may be able to get there off the 5 ball. I think I like taking the 1 here first. He must have heard me. Yeah, this is the way to go. I can hook you up with a discount code. That I can do. I'll tell you what, Bruce, for I'll say yourself and the next 3 people that are looking for Jam Up apparel, let me know. I'll send you a discount code for 10%. Well, hello, Gary Spence on YouTube. Welcome to it. Now, does he have the right angle on the 5 ball? Wants to sit right about where the 14 ball is. Oh, nice little draw over. Kind of got on the 50-yard line, I think, from at least from my perspective. Still going to be good. 7 into the left side pocket. Might draw back and catch the rail he's at now. Something like that. Makes the 8 a little bit tough. I think he's just on the left side of center. Might have to draw back again. Question is, does he catch the 8 on the way back? West Covina, California tuning in. Thanks, Jose. And this should put us tie ball game. Indeed, 2 apiece. Has the makings of going hill, and rightfully so. It does deserve that. And we'll give a shout out to one of our other sponsors here at Q Sports Live, longtime supporter Jacoby Custom Cues and the home of the Jacoby Black. If you are looking to get your hands on one, send us a message to the Q Sports Live page. We do get a little bit of a deal on them. Send us a message there. I'll get back to you. I'll let you know how you can get your hands on one. And while they're racking real quick, I will back this camera out and just give you a quick little show of the room here. So the 2 tables, usually those are the 2 tables that we stream. And all of those are the 7 foots. And they also have a couple of Valley bar boxes here. And I'll show you the other side of the room on the next rack. Nine ball has a chance and hangs up. Oh, sorry, I guess I didn't switch. I didn't switch the camera, is that right? It always helps to switch the camera. Well, then I'll show you on the next rack what I was showing you or commenting on the last one. Thirteen's a little bit tough. I do believe it'll pass the 4 down to this bottom left-hand corner, but it's a matter of getting there, because I don't know if he can slip past the 12 for the 10 ball. 12 doesn't go past the 10 ball. He does have the 15 though. 15 will go. Oh, I appreciate you pointing it out. Otherwise, I would not have known. This is what I get for. Oh, look at this shot. Oh, wanted the rub on the 13, not the 4. Although, it still goes up, or sorry, down to the bottom left here. He's actually looking really good here. 9, 11, 13. And then either the 10 or the 12, or 12, 10. Depending on his position and what he feels comfortable with, but looking good. Regain his lead 3-2. Gotta be a little careful here. Doesn't want to end up behind the 8 ball. Literally. Behind the 8 ball is never a good spot to be. Nice shot. I think he's just got enough to take that 12 ball. Come down off the end rail, back up for the 8 to the bottom right-hand corner. Oh, double horned again. Same side pocket. Same side pocket. This will be, if Eric can get out here, it'll be 3 unanswered. But do you start with the 5? No, he's going to go with the 2 ball. So that tells me 3 must pass the 1 into the left side pocket. Ooh. Wiped its feet a little bit. Nice little draw there. Now he can play the 3 ball, split up that 1-7, create some space there because the 7 does not pass the 10 ball. Now it definitely will. Now, does he draw off this for the 7 back down here? Indeed. Look out 10 though. Look out 10 ball. And 10 is a virtual beach ball. That's going to change things a little bit. He does have the angle on the 1 ball. Top spin on the cue ball off the top rail, back up for the 1 ball. Although I like what he did there, even though the 10 got in the way. It would have, without the 10 ball there, would have made an easy 7 to the 4-1-8. Look at this shot. How does he hit it? Looks pretty darn good. That's why he plays on that side of the camera. I get to sit here and admire that stuff. The odd time I can pull a shot like that, but Eric does that on a fairly consistent basis. Might be a tad straight. Nice little punch over. And Eric with the chance to take 3 unanswered and take the lead. Indeed. Mr. Vargas coming back 3. All right, this time I'll change the camera. There we go. So those are the 2 TV tables. In the back of the bar, that's Sean Yee, Sam, Dan Clark. A couple more tables over in the back. And then we've got Derek Moore and Mark Vinobot doing battle. A couple of our Valley tables as well. And there's the entry. That is one side of the leather pocket. And I'll show you the other side when they break again. Tricky table. Does he take the 4-3-14 and hope to clear out that 3-4 so that the 10 ball still goes? Or do you take the 14 straight? Can you see the 14 straight? Oh, all day long. Nice little punch over on that 10 ball. Still some work to do though. 12's tough. 13 goes, but you got to get proper shape. Interesting. Not sure whether that passes the 11 ball down here. I guess if he played it there, it must. Indeed. Great shot. And one does clear out of the way, I believe. For the 10 ball still passing into that left side pocket. He's really got options on that 10 ball. Can go to the top left, bottom left. It is going to be the 13 ball. Now, does he try to play underneath and play the 13 down to this bottom right-hand corner? Or does he take the cut? Oh, no, tried to go underneath. Got a little bit straight there. Not happy with himself at all. What's going on, Lake? How are you? Yeah, brackets are on challenge. So if you are just tuning in, that's where the draw sheets are. They are on challenge, and we had 15 out of 16 players. One player who was going to play, Russ Whittle, got stuck in, I think he's in Medicine Hat. Sent me a message this morning, and unfortunately wasn't able to make it. But 15 out of 16, not bad. We'll take it. And if your local pool hall is open, go down. Show them some support. They are definitely going to need it. Doesn't matter really where the pool hall is. It's been a rough 4 months. Look out, 13. Oh, it gives a nice little jelly rub, sitting good on the 5 ball. Yeah, it's been a minute. I think you were on 2 weeks ago, Lake. I didn't really get a chance to say hi to you, but hopefully you're all good. Hey, Gord, I'm doing well. Always doing well. Yeah, interesting angle on that 6 ball. Does he play and just leave underneath, or does he try to check siding? Check siding it is. Comes up nice. 4 unanswered. Eric Vargas. And he's going to take a quick little break, so I'll take you on another run across, show you the other side of the pool room. So again, we're back at the TV table side. And Chris Demers sitting over there in the corner. There's myself and Kevin. And way in the back corner, those are all the 9-foot tables. And just on the other side of this wall here, if I go anymore, I'm just going to be looking at the wall, but 2 more Valley tables over there. And that is pretty much the leather pocket. What you see is what you get. And Eric Vargas back from the break. And I'm glad to be back. A little bit of rust for myself on the microphone. I'm not, after 4 months of no commentating, I'm doing my best to keep you entertained. Hopefully, I'm not lulling you into a deep sleep. That hasn't happened yet, Gord. We went out for her birthday dinner, but her dad and herself are fairly close in in birthdays. So we just went out last Wednesday and celebrated both Steph and her dad's birthday. So Steph's birthday is coming up on Wednesday. And Eric does this second ball break really, really, really well. And even that one, he kind of lost the cue ball a little bit. Usually he's got a little better cue ball control than that, but he hits that second ball break really well. I tried to do it. I tried to get into it, and as much as I can do it, it's certainly not as effective as what Eric hits. So today with the 15 players, it is a race to 7 on the A side, 6 on the B side. Was a $120 entry fee. And the finals will be a true double dip. Oh, she's going to have a good one, Gord. I know she won't go back and listen to this, so I can pretty confidently say she's going to really, really like her gift that I got her. I won't say what it is because I don't want her to go back and listen, but it should be under leather pocket, I believe, Lake. Steph's finally making her way over here, so I'll be able to find out. There we go, Lake. So it's LP 8 ball.
/LP8 ball.
So definitely some players that know how to hold a cue showed up today. I'm not one of them. I know how to hold one, but didn't do me a whole lot of good today. Looks like Steph's going to jump on with us.
Tag me in.
You're in.
I will. Give me 1 second and I'll put up that draw.
Steph's going to tag it, put it up in the comments for you, Lake. But yeah, you got the likes of Sean Yee, Mark Vinogradov, obviously Kevin Osborne, Eric Vargas. We had
Derek Moore.
Derek Moore, Mike Pringle Isaac came to play today with Jeff Waterfall from BC.
They didn't fare very well.
Well, and then we had myself and James Hornby. We had Chris Demers,
Dan Clark.
Dan Clark. I'm missing somebody.
Dewey.
Rick, yeah.
Rick Merritt was here.
And then, I can't remember his name. He just beat me out of the tournament.
Oh, Warren?
Not Warren, nope.
Oh,
Warren was here too.
Jason Schultz.
That's it, yeah.
Couple out of towners. It's nice that they could make it.
Yeah.
Mike was saying that he just couldn't get a ball off the break, and so
That was my problem.
Chris was just capitalizing all over the place.
I lost to Eric. I was actually saying earlier, I lost to Eric 7-3. I held in with him, and it was 5-3. Hadn't made a ball off the break. So I think I did okay at 5-3 to hold in and without having made a ball on the break. But then at 5-3, it was my break, and I scratched on the break, got kicked in. And from there, it was nothing but the walking stick for me.
It happens.
Nice little safety there from Eric.
He ideally wanted to kind of snug in behind that 8, but this
Yeah.
is equally tough.
Well, and I think with Ozzy having 7 on the table and Eric having 2, I think I gotta favor Ozzy to take this game, given the position of where the 9 ball and 14 ball are.
Yeah, a little
Nice little safety.
peekaboo here. I pinned the draw to the comments there, guys, so have a look at the draw.
What's
We're
everybody-
down to
Sorry.
8. We're down to 8.
And what's everybody doing for the long weekend? I saw Mick Landwehr's was on earlier. I know he's out at his cabin. I know there's a few out-of-towners. What's everybody up to for the long weekend? Obviously, we're playing pool for one of those days, and then I am working for the rest. Great hit.
Oh, he hits it. Some contact and a rail. It's good.
And snugs up the 3-7. Kevin's like, can I get a break over here?
I think he's okay. He's got the 6. He can make the 7 to the side pocket, the right side.
I don't know if he can. I think he's got to create some separation. Indeed. Oh, no. And then, yeah.
So then that happened.
happens. Yeah.
Yeah, I made it a little tough for himself there.
Yeah. Ah, you never donated, James. You got to come out. You showed some support. Got to play a little pool.
Yeah.
And let's be honest. We've all done worse with 120 bucks.
Thanks for coming out, though, James. We do appreciate it. Len appreciates it.
Yeah. Just a long weekend here in Canada, Steve. August long weekend.
It's civic holiday, the first Monday of August.
It has been ridiculously busy for myself over the last, I don't even know how long. But it's been a while. Been really, really busy.
Ozzy made a nice defensive play there, made it really tough on Eric.
Yeah, sure
Doesn't
did.
really have a shot here.
Barb McTavish, hello. And how are you, Ben? Or is it Bahen?
Ben with an H.
Bahen. If you say it fast enough, it just sounds like
Yeah.
Ben. Bahen. You and me both, James. I am also on the see you later side. Look at this shot.
Oh,
Look at this.
Nuts. And that's why he's a 715.
Yeah, and look at the grin he's got on his face. Look at that, eh?
Not much you
Kevin's-
can do when you're up against an opponent that can shoot like that.
Yeah. Kevin's going, what have I done here? He had a 2-0 lead. And if Eric gets out here, it'll be a 5 unanswered wins. What a shot that was. And
With great shape.
yeah. Cue ball control, the whole works. Albert. Oh, and then miscues.
We jinxed him.
We did.
We jinxed him.
That's commentator's curse material right there.
And with that, Ozzy jumps out of his chair.
Oh no!
Oh.
Oh no!
Okay, I think we need a do-over.
Right? Mulligan. Mulligan.
It's all right. He's still got more options here.
He's good. He's good. Crazy, crazy. Sometimes, you know, it's you gotta love or hate this game.
Love to hate this game.
It's very similar to golf, right? It's the one shot that keeps you coming back, which Eric just pulled off, and then immediately gets punished for that because we all know that no good shot goes unpunished, but those are the kind of shots that keep you coming back. So Kevin claws one back. And Steph, I'm going to jump off here for 5 minutes. I'm going to leave you with it, and I'll be right back. I have to go and check the weather and make sure it's still hot outside. So I'll be right back here, guys.
Okay. Ozzy's just planning his exit strategy here. That may make it a little bit tougher than he had thought. I believe that 11 ball goes through the 14-8 window. The 13-9 is just going to make it a little bit trickier to get out now, though. Just needs a recovery shot, which is tough when you're traveling so much. Okay, so it looks like he can make the 14. Maybe with a little draw to come off that left rail and break out the 913. Let's see what he does here.
Why you put the fucking A-side match there? Fuck, why you do that?
For those of you who recognize the voice, that's Vino with his Bad Beat story in the background.
Fucking Chris played on that table same time as I did. They put him again there. And I have to play over there. Fucking why? I'm already getting my shit together going over there.
Sorry, guys.
Doors opening there, there's light there and everything. Fucking get him.
just can't make everybody happy. I wish I could. Yeah, that guy's he's tricky to deal with sometimes. I wish I could make everybody happy, but that's just not the case. Sometimes you just gotta play on, not an ideal table or just the location where it's at or the sun hits it the right way. I wish it was perfect conditions all the time, but it's just not gonna happen. Aw, thanks, Sandra. We missed you guys too. Trust me, we talked about it lots through the last couple months, trying to figure out what we could do to get back online, but just wasn't gonna happen. Eric's got a nice line here just to bump out that 9-4, just to open up the 4 ball. That looks good. See how Eric gets down to the bottom rail here. He's just going to chip it in the side. Lots of travel, so it's all about the weight.
All right.
He's good.
And I'm back with you as well.
So it is 5-3 for Eric over Aussie.
That was a successful weather check. It's still hot outside.
Good job.
Just in case anybody was curious and wanted to know. But I do need some food. I'm hangry.
We're going into rack number 9. Eric's break.
I was saying earlier how well Eric does the second ball break. I tried to emulate that, but typically he controls the cue ball much better than I do.
I like watching Eric play. He's got a very smooth stroke. Aussie too, like watching Aussie makes it look very easy.
Yep. They both do. But
Bigger.
that's why they play on that side of the camera.
Yeah.
That's why I sit on this side.
Eric's got that Filipino stroke,
Mhm.
which I like to watch. It's just hard to take your eyes off it.
What's going on, Jerry? I miss seeing you guys this year, along with everybody else, Sean Jolly and everybody else at
In
CCS
Niagara.
in Niagara Falls. Yeah, I was so looking forward to that event.
That's always
'Cause
a nice
well, I
place to
missed,
go.
I missed the 2 CCS events prior to, and I was really, really looking forward.
Oh, yeah,
to
'cause you didn't go to
Niagara.
BC.
No.
You
I
didn't
was
go to
in,
Niagara or Nanaimo or in Penticton.
Yeah. Which typically I don't miss, but I was down in Seattle. Well, let's see if Kevin can snag another one back, make it a 5-4 game. Because
He
I
was-
think this has the chance to go hill-hill.
Yeah.
But
He was trying to break out that 2 ball. And he didn't miss it by much.
no, if it was an A-bomb or hand grenades, would have worked out really nicely. Ooh. So,
That
you
was sure
know,
close.
here's something I noticed with Kevin and with Eric is they tend to be on the aggressive side, not overly, but a touch aggressive. And I tried to play that way today with Eric. And,
How did that happen? How'd you do there?
well, the blueprint looked much better than the actual execution. But I like that style, and I think I'm going to start adapting to that.
I think the thing is, the difference is once you get to the Eric and Aussie level, like the 700 level,
Are you saying I'm not there yet?
you could be there.
No.
You have little flashes of 700.
I have flashes of brilliance, and then my true nature kicks in and reminds me exactly where I'm at.
But the thing is that once you get to around the 700 level, you have to be a little bit more aggressive because there's not many safeties that you can do that are going to be safe. They can always work their way out. They know the banks and the 2 or 3 rails to hit, or they know how to, masse or work their way out of whatever problem you put them in. So the option is to play a little bit more aggressive and just run the table.
Yeah.
Because once you run the table, if you don't let them see the table, there's nothing they can do. You know
Well,
what?
I'm gonna start playing a touch more aggressive. A smidgen more volume, says Jerry. I can accommodate that. Hopefully that's a little bit better.
I can't believe it either. You're usually the loud one.
I know. I don't know why I'm fairly subdued today.
It's the heat.
It is the heat. I've been working in it for the last week, and those 30-plus days, they hurt. They were not fun to work in. Eric looking good. Gosh, he controls that cue ball so well. On to the hill for Mr. Vargas.
Gets to the hill first.
We saw Eric get 4 or 5 straight. I think we can have Evie. Did you catch that? Have Aussie also come with a few. And get a hill match. Why not?
We've had a couple of them already today. The first 2 matches, 50% of our matches have ended up being hill.
So we are down to the final 8 now?
We are down to the final 8.
We're getting down to it. Kevin with a nice looking break. I think high ball's the choice here. Probably going to start with the 10 ball. like high ball only because of where the two ball is. Two ball is not in the ideal position. Could, I guess, do the 14-13 combo. That is always an option. Yeah, I think, Jerry, I think there's something to be said for that. I mean, it's smart aggression, right? But again, right, when you're playing guys like Eric and Ozzy and Ben and all those high caliber players, you almost have to go aggressive. If you try to play timid at all, I think that's where the mistakes happen. And of course, I mean, they know the kicks, they know the rails, they know the banks, they know all those things. So they try to put them in a lock-up safety, and they find a way to get out of it and put you behind the proverbial 8 ball. So I think I'm going to start adapting a touch more aggression in my game. But I really did. I really missed going to Niagara Falls this year. That in Vegas. Those were the two events I was really looking forward to. VNA Vegas would have been their 40th year in Vegas, and man, it was going to be a party. So I was certainly looking forward to that, but obviously COVID stuck its nose into things. Oh, great shot. Although kind of pushed the 8 to not an ideal position. And once again, guys, if you are just tuning in, welcome to it. We are playing 8-ball on the 7 foots. We had a 16-player tournament was the cap. 15 people showed up. $120 entry fee. 20 of that is for the green fees. And we are down to it, down to the final 8. Halfway home, as they would say. And then on either the 15th or the 16th will be the next event, and we'll be back on the 9 foots for those that want to put out the $120 entry fee. So it'll be 9-ball on the 9-foot tables, and then Mark Mapatak is also going to run a 580 and under at the same time. And that'll be 8-ball on the 7-foot tables. You are correct there, Jerry. Niagara is certainly Canada's little Las Vegas. But I enjoy myself every time I go there. Get to see a lot of familiar faces. Gotta watch the cue ball here. Really nice attempt from Eric there. This is going to leave the doors open for Kevin. Should be a fairly routine run for him. Firing him in 12-9-8 would be the pattern I would see. Although you could go 9-12-8 either which way. Whatever he feels more confident in. A little bit of angle here. Just like that. Play back just below the side pocket. Looking good to make this 6-4. Reduce the deficit by 2. Indeed he does. I'll give a shout out to another one of the Q Sports Live sponsors. It is the T3, now the T4. I still have to adjust our flyer. But if you are looking to get your hands on one, again, we do get a little bit of a deal on the T4s. If you want to know how you can get your hands on one, send us a message to the Q Sports Live page, and I'll get back to you. And once again, thanks for tuning in, everybody. It is August long weekend here in Canada. We are playing 8-ball on the 7-foot tables, leather pocket. Started off with 15 players down to the final 8. We're watching Kevin Osborne and Eric Vargas do battle. It is a race to 7, so Eric is on the hill. Controls that cue ball so well on that second ball break. Doesn't make one. That was my trouble when I was playing Mr. Vargas. I never made a single ball on the break. And you're not going to win too many matches if you don't make a ball on the break. Especially against a guy like Eric. He will definitely make you pay. Steph is working on getting the payouts done. And it is a very workable table. The 5 will lead to that 6 ball, but the 1, 2, and the 4 all go. Or sorry, the 1, the 7, and the 4 all go. Wanted some movement, I think, on that 8-ball. But all in all, should still work out for him. Question is here, he was just looking at it, do you draw into the 4 and have the 4 to the side? Or do you try to float this and have the 1 ball? I think for the control, I think I'm going to float it in. Float the 7 in, roll a touch forward for the 1 into the right-hand side pocket. Something like that. Or is he looking at the 6? Did he get enough to make the 6 ball? Wow, that's crazy, Jerry. I was really looking forward to that this year. Although I think COVID has had that effect on quite a few places. So depending on the angle, you might see him kind of punch this in and shoot for the window between the 9-15. Or you could try to roll up, go beyond the 13. Oh, he dug down for it. He dug down. Now, can he get enough spin on that cue ball to make the 6 and break the 8? He's certainly going to put the effort into it, I can tell you. And overdoes it. Wow, I didn't think you could overdo that. Playing off the 15 ball. 8-ball right-hand pocket. close. Close does not count. This will give advantage to Mr. Vargas. Take the match right here, right now. Should see the smoke coming out of Steph's ears trying to figure out payouts.
It's not pretty.
Oh, interesting. Very, very interesting out of Eric. Doesn't run the table, plays safe instead. Really doesn't leave a whole lot for Kevin. He might have off the rail right-hand spin and try to kick the 8 into that pocket he's pointing at. Which looks like that's what he's attempting to do. I know that's what he'd like to do. Whether the angles permit that or not, really not another shot that I can see there. 8 ball just doesn't go into a lot of different pockets. Somewhat limited. Love to see it though. Kevin can snap that 8 in. That puts it at 6-5. Talk about a TV shot and perhaps the turning point. So he is calling it top right-hand corner. Tries the inside juice. Well, and I think with that could be curtains. Nice draw stroke. Probably the 9 ball next. Come up table for 15, 14, 10. End up on the 11. And that should be the end of this match. Went a little bit far there. He may have to go all the way up table and back down again. Indeed. Sitting good on the 10 ball. 1 rail back across for the 11. And that should about do it. Nice little float in. Ozzy says that's good. Eric is the winner. He'll move on. Was an A-side match, so we'll see more of Kevin. We'll be on to the B side. Good match. Congratulations to the winner, Mr. Vargas. Steph working on the payouts. And with that being said, we are going to do a quick shutdown restart. See who's coming up next. Don't go far. It won't take us long. On behalf of myself, Stephanie Toy, and the rest of the Q Sports Live team, thanks for tuning in, everybody. We'll be back here just a few minutes. Don't go far.